Hi everyone, thank you so much for stopping in today. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my go-to favorite products that I have used all year of 2022 and probably will continue to use in 2023. For me, it is New Year's Day, so Happy New Year's to all of you. And there's quite a few products I cover from A to Z. Hopefully this won't be too long. I also wanted to share with you a few things that I also received for the holidays that came after the fact because I needed to pick them out. I wanted to get new pet clippers. I have Wahl, which is W-A-H-L. I love those, but these are, and that's exactly what they look like. These are cordless, rechargeable, got really good ratings, so I figured I would give these a try. So that's for pets. I also got a product in here, which I had to pick out because I'm very particular when it comes to scissors. And this is a grooming kit for dogs, scissors, and I'll just show you the one pair because I used this pair yesterday just to test it out. So they, have your nice, rest for your finger, but the ends are rounded. There's no point. They're pretty sharp, and they can be adjusted. There's a screw set there. These are nice scissors. These were under $30, I think, or right around $30. Also an Amazon purchase. There are 4 scissors, right? Four scissors, a nice comb, a cleaning cloth for them, and then they give you extra of the things that you can put in the grippers. You don't have to, but I like it all comes in a nice little case and I can just clean them, put them back, and put it away. So that was for the pups because I groom Oreo. I don't send her to the groomer. She has too much anxiety and patch. Ooh, well, I have to get that because I need to show you that. Of course, it had to go flying across the room. I like an electric nail file. Now, I have one that was very expensive. I don't love it. I had this years and years ago. I really like this one the most. So that's exactly what it looks like. It comes with, your different, grits for, filing. It has a buffer, all kinds of nice stuff. And this was like $15. This one is phenomenal. Amazon once again. So, just wanted to share a few more things. This, showed you this in the thumbnail. This is my tray. So this is full. I can't really tip it because stuff is going to fall out. I went through every category of things that I have used throughout the year that I pull for all the time, regardless of what new has come in. So I'm going to start with the first thing that I consistently use, and that's right here. And this is from Helios, Amazon purchase. Also, this is just a base. There's no charging base. It's just a base for that to sit in. This is the tool. Here's your recharging at the bottom. It's a USB recharge. And this is red light therapy. So when it's on, I don't know if it has. Yeah. You guys can see that, the red light. This gets a little bit warm and you have to keep it moving. You can go slow, but keep it moving. Don't stop in one spot and let it sit there because you could wind up with a little bit of a burn. So you just move it around, just move it around your face, always up, do your neck, do everything. And this has a 20-minute timer, or 10-minute timer. I forget what the timer's automatically built in. You'll hear a beep. It's done. I can feel slight warmth, like warm water, type. And you just go around and you do have green light, yellow light, and red light when it's charging. I don't know if it'll go off. Yeah, it will go off. Little beep there. That is a go-to. Got that a year ago. Never shared it on the channel, but I figured if I'm doing this, that's the one tool that I will use. The tool from Warm Derm I like, and that is more that is totally different than red light therapy. The base is just so big. I find when I use it, I have to put it away because it takes up too much space. So when things get put away, I'm no different than anybody else. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind. So it's like, oh, let me use that. And I got to pull it out, use it, put it away. So it becomes a hassle because it is too big. It works nicely, but we'll see. If I had a huge bathroom, I still don't think I would leave it out because it's so bulky. But like if I had unlimited counter space, maybe I would tuck it in a corner or something like that. But this can sit nicely on my bathroom vanity. This more times than not is at on my night table, my bedside table. And while I'm watching a video, you know, an hour or so before bed, I grab it, put it on, and just, you don't need to watch. You just go around your face, do whatever, concentrate on areas that you would like to concentrate on, and you're done. It will beep, you're done. It will go off. I don't think you have to put it off. It goes off, put it back in the base, and I don't have to charge that, but maybe once a month. I mean, the charge holds. Very good. So that's really the only tool that I use consistently without thought. Regardless of what I get and comes in and I try, I'm always going back to this. So this is not cheap either, but it's like 1/3 the cost of other products on Amazon. And you just can type in Helios and different ones will come up. And if that's something you want to try, I found that that was one of the most affordable that does work. And I didn't buy that right away. I bought that on a recommendation from someone else. I let them try it for a few months before I invested, because I think it was $99, $97, something like that when I bought it. I have no idea what the price is today, or even if it's still on Amazon. I'll have to check that, and I can leave that in my description box. I'm also going to leave in my description box a list of everything, which I have made a list of everything that I'm going to share with you today, and it'll all be down below in case you forget or you were like, oh, I want to try that. It's in my description box. So I'm going to start with some skincare that regardless of what I get in each month and try, I'm always coming back to these. They're tried and true for me, and you know, sometimes I'll use something new that I like for a while, but I'm always coming back to these products. The first one for me is by Bliss. Very affordable, found at Target. I haven't found it anywhere else because I don't look. I just get it at Target. Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator. This lasts a while because I have a scoop, one scoop out, and I put it on my hands. And since it's a gel, it moves around your face more, so you don't need that much. I mean, I do use this. This was full. I think this is like my 3rd one for the year, 4th one for 2022. Just like a clean, fresh smell. No scent, but it is blue and it is a gel. I don't want to put my hand in there. A product that I come back to time and time again. Love it. This is something that I received throughout 2022, but found them very helpful and convenient. This is from First Aid Beauty. The ingrown hair pads. If you shave, bikini, underarm, legs, wherever, these work wonderful if you get ingrown hairs. Now, I usually cut mine in half. You can see, you know, I've used them. Just why not? I usually take scissors and cut a few of them in half. I only need to use half. Sometimes I'll get like an ingrown hair under my like arm or like in one spot in my leg, regardless. And I don't shave. I epilate, and I have for years. So I like once every couple months I have a touch up, which is wonderful. The hair just doesn't come back. But sometimes those areas that come back, they might be ingrown. So I just put this on and it sort of stops that. I think this keeps your skin a little softer so that it can't, and it does get down into there and help it. So these are wonderful. I would repurchase these when they run out. But First Aid Beauty ingrown hair pads with BHA and AHA. That's very nice. The next thing that I love, and I have repurchased this several times, is from Dermelect. Not a brand a lot of you know of. I love this brand, Self-Esteem Neck Firming Lift. Now, I have not used this in the last couple of days, and I can see the difference. I'm almost out of this, so I will have to repurchase. You can see I'm like down at the bottom. You only need a little tiny bit, and this is just for your neck. Put it on. I usually get my scoop, put it in the center, and rub it up. And I'm telling you, within a day or two of using this, I notice it's not as creasy, wrinkly, crepey. This stuff really works. I swear by it for your neck, and I will be buying another one in 2023. And I've received it initially in PR from them, and I've been buying it consistently ever since. Yes, I can put this on my neck and it does work, but the Dermelect works way better and quicker. The next item that I truly love, and I didn't bring too many like serums for face or eye, just because I'm constantly trying new stuff. So I don't like generally get to go back to originals, because like I'll try maybe 2 serums this month, and then here comes next month and I'm getting more, so I want to try them. So like I don't really have like an overall favorite. I mean, I do, but I don't get to use them consistently. This is one product I do like, and this Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Cream. And I think I have 1 or 2 backups for 2023. And I have used, I just put my scooper in there, take a little bit out, no scent, and just under eye, pat it in. And this stuff is, oh, of course, everything is going to hit the floor today. Trying to put caps back on. Wonderful, wonderful product. I love that. Another skincare item, and I think this was Boxy, if I'm not mistaken, QMS Medi Cosmetics, the lip line corrector. I really do like this. Sometimes I forget to use it. I just don't use it on lip lines. I put it here, I go in here, here. I mean, I'll just put it everywhere where there's a wrinkle. Why not? It's a lip serum, but I put it everywhere. And this has your, you just turn it and it pops up, pump. When you're done, turn it, whoops, and it goes back down. I would like another one of them. I'll have to keep my eye out in the sale to see what I like. Makeup. So that's basically skincare and a little bit like of a serum type thing. My cleanser. Oh, I didn't bring my cleanser out. My favorite cleanser of all times, regardless, is by Philosophy, Purity Made Simple. I don't think I have any samples now, but I can show you. I know I did get samples, but I think they're in my to use. Oh no, I do have one sitting here. This is what it looks like. I have a huge bottle of this, but I love these samples for travel. That's why I like to keep them. These can be refilled. This is One Step Facial Cleanser. I love it. It's gentle. It does the job. Doesn't strip your skin. My face feels clean, and I'm happy with that. That is my go-to cleanser, and I generally don't try too many different cleansers. Like every once in a while I'll try one, but I'm always heading back to that. I love it morning and night. Wonderful. I have the huge bottle that has the pump on it. One pump is great for your face. Next product, and I'll try to go in order of like how I do my makeup and skincare, is my toner from Murad. And this is hydrating toner. I mean, this is, I don't think I have any, I have one more bottle. So this is, you know, a newly opened one, and this is a spray. I'll try to give it, I don't know if you'll see that. It's a nice fine mist. Just like a spa-like smell. This stuff is fabulous. I just spray everywhere. I spray my neck. I just really get in there. I love toner, and that is a favorite of mine. Next, I wanted to share, I probably should have done this first before toner. I always use micellar water, and you can see this one's almost gone. This is from Tarte. And this is Micellar Magic. I do like this. And this is, you know, obviously the pop top of this product on that, which we'll flip that off. You know, you put your pad on, push down, so you're not wasting. I love the Tarte Micellar Water. But I love Garnier Micellar Water. I love their oil one. That's great for like mascara, liner, brows, because that's an area you don't want to constantly be tugging at and pulling at, and I can just do a quick swipe, use a Q-tip if I have to. But I do prefer this one, but I also like the Garnier, but this is my go-to. I mean, obviously it's almost gone. I do, probably shouldn't do that, but is a favorite of mine. Micellar Water. The next thing I love, and I have samples, I have full size of this, is from MAC Prep and Prime Setting Spray. I love this. This is a sample. It's almost gone. You can't refill these, but I have 2 more sample bottles, and I have my full size that I keep in my makeup bag. But this is great for travel, and I figured I'll pull out a sample to show you. Love MAC Fix It. It's wonderful. The next thing for me are primers. I have a couple out here that are my favorites that are go-tos. I'm going to tell you my first one, and we just received this in AIA. is Touch and Soul No Pore Bloom Primer. I still have a good amount in this one before I use my new one. I have repurchased this. I love this primer. It's one of my favorites. Another one that I also love, and this might be more, if I'm going out and I want that little more luxurious feel, I love Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Primer, and I love the Dominique Primer. Blur and Moisture. This is really nice. These are a little bit more expensive. This is a little bit more on the affordable side. So they're the primers that I basically will go to day. Yeah, there are days I don't put primer on. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing all that. I have to get some stuff out of the way so that I can find the things that I want. I'm just going to move this couple stuff off. Concealers would be next for me, and I just grabbed a whole bunch of them, but they're the same. I, believe it or not, like the Item Beauty concealer, and this is a big, huge doe foot. It's really nice. I tend not to use this as much, but I do like it because I like the shade. That's really nice, but I love Tarte Shape Tape. This one has not been opened yet. I think we just got that not long ago. I'm still trying to use up, I swear to God, I have like 6 of these, of the samples, the Shape Tape. So, and I don't use concealer a lot. I might just do like 1 or 2 little dots, blend it in. Definitely under liquid concealer, but not all the time under powder foundations. When I'm using liquid foundation, yes. Powder, because you have to go over top of powder, under powder, over liquid. And sometimes I don't bother if I'm just hanging around, but I want to use up all my samples. I love the Shape Tape. It is a favorite for me. We're going to move on to foundations. Now I have a few here that I love. I'll pull this one because this one is basically my favorite. Let me put these down. Is from Laura Geller, and this is Baked, Balance, and Brighten in medium. And this one is, you know, almost gone, kind of a mess. It's the one I'm currently using, and these last me a couple months until I have to open a new one. I have like 3 backups, so that is my day-to-day go-to. When I want a little bit more coverage, but, you know, I still love my L'Oreal Infallible, drugstore, affordable, very nice foundation. I do like that. My favorite liquid, though, is my Il Makiage. I have never, and this is Woke Up Like This, Flawless Base Foundation. I have never done an online match to have it be perfect. I have this, which I'm currently using, and a backup. Love that. And I don't wear that every day, occasionally. This, surprisingly, I do like, and this was a recommendation from another YouTuber I saw, from Studio Makeup, the Tinted Moisturizer. I love this spring, summer, maybe not so much winter time, but you can still use a tinted moisturizer, BB cream, CC cream. I love this. This is really, really nice. So they're the Laura Geller is 90% of the time, and the others I'll use. I'm like, I want a little bit more coverage. I'm going out. I want to look nicer. The powder, even though you can still look nice, but sometimes I just want the full coverage because the powder is color correcting. I don't think it's as full as coverage as like the Il Makiage or the L'Oreal. My favorite, and I don't use setting powder when I use powder foundation. I just don't think it's necessary. But my favorite is Patrick Star One Size, and this is translucent. And I do find that I grab for this one the most, and it does have a top. Can I open that? I don't know if I can pop that open. Yeah. Right here, and you just press on it, and it comes up through the little slit. And this, I found that out of all the setting powders that I grab for this one all the time. I'm making a mess here in my little basket. Blush. So I'll just try to move on that way. Blush. I have 2 favorites that I pull for on a daily. This first one is one that you will probably, and I don't have blush on today because both my favorites were out here, is from Tarte, surprisingly. And this is Party, like Amazonian Clay Blush. I love this. I'm going to have to repurchase it, but this will last a while. And this was, I don't know if this is their full size. Honestly, I have not had to buy it. I have so many blush, but I find I pull for this on a day-to-day basis. Great color. I do really like that. And then the other one that I love and find I'm pulling for is from Benefit, and it's Georgia. These boxes are a little cumbersome, but it does have a little mirror. It comes with a little brush. I've never used the brush, but that's that. Beautiful. This has a little tiny bit of shimmer, but it's not horrible. They're my go-to blushes on a day-to-day. I do try other ones. I love my Dominique and my other Tarte creams. I love all them, but I grab for those all the time. This is the one that I will grab for probably 90% of the time. Love it. Oops, knocking everything over. I'm trying to keep it neater than it was when I started. So bronzer, right, blush, then we'll do bronzer. My favorite bronzer is from Elizabeth Mott. Oh, what up, beaches? And this is a matte bronzer. This one I grab all the time. Great shade for me. It goes on light. I can build it up. And I like that. I also love a Gigi Gorgeous. And this is the Sick Sculpt bronzer duo in turn and extra. And I mix them together. It does have a mirror. And I do mix them together and use them both as my bronzer. Has a nice mirror. I do like those two the most out of all the bronzers I have, honestly. My go-to day-to-day products. I'm trying to stick to my paper. Brows, I have, surprisingly, only a couple products that I will use all the time. And that is right here from Merit Beauty, which I forgot about when I was doing my PR Merit. This is like your brow gel. Right here. And this is in blonde. Perfect for me. Sometimes the browns are too dark. Use this every single day. Every day. And I'm loving the One Size by Patrick Starr. And this is Brow Kiki in blonde. So this end is the color. And then this end is the spoolie. And you can wash these. I do wash them and then store them like this overnight to make sure no water gets up there. Keep your spoolies clean. And then obviously this you can see is dirty. And this I just use some touch-ups. And I always retract it so it doesn't break. I will repurchase that when the time comes. I also do like my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is medium brown. Same thing. Here's the product. Oh, I never pulled that back. Sometimes if I want a little darker, and here's the spoolie, and you can see they're relatively clean. I do clean them, but they are my go-tos every day. My brows are done every single day. There's never a day that I don't do them. Brows. Mascara. I don't wear a lot of mascara, I'm going to be honest with you, but I do wear it. Let me try to keep some stuff out of the way here. And my favorites are all one brand, Tarte. And I use the sample sizes. I do have full sizes, but I'm going to try the Lorella one. I will for this year. This is Lights, Camera, Lashes. We all know that. I love that one. This is Man Eater. Love. And this one is Big Ego, I think. And with the sample, I like those three. They're my go-to. Like I said, I don't wear mascara every day. My eye gets too irritated. I have to put my makeup on and wait a little bit to allow my eye to adjust to now having makeup on it. And so it will stop tearing. I don't dare do mascara until that is over. And sometimes that takes a little bit. But I do love Tarte mascara. The next thing for me is going to be an eyeshadow base, an eyelid base. I love the Ace Beauté Amplifying Base in Light. Just need a tiny little drop and covers both eyes. I do like that. The Beauty Crop Stuck on You. This is a nice one, and I've had this and had samples. This is relatively new. It's nice. You know, have to put your finger in, and then I just dab it on my lid. Regardless if I'm wearing eyeshadow, sometimes I just have a base on. But another one I love, and it's not for your eyelids, it's a face base, but I use it for eyelid base, Bobbi Brown. Love this. And this I've only used a couple times, just started using it, but this is a great base for your eyelids. Eyeliner, which I don't wear all the time either, just because sometimes I can't be bothered. My favorites are Dose of Color. This is what they look like. This is like a blue, a dark blue in Splash. This is UnBoxIt, like it's a burgundy brownish. And this is gray, Pencil Me In. They are my favorites. I'll show you. You just pop the lid off and just turn it up. The blue is almost gone, or it might be gone. Is it coming? I might have to get another blue. I can see it right there. So the blue, I might have to buy another one. I'll show you the gray. I know the gray is not out. Come on. Why aren't they moving up? All right, well, then let's, I know this one. I just used this one the other day. Oh, here it is. There you go. It's like they don't want to, oh. So there's that one right there. Is it just the top? Oh, it's the top that does it. I'm thinking it's the bottom. Let me, oh, I don't want to keep on knocking everything over. So here's the gray. I love these. And I'll show you the blue. I'm trying to keep everything standing upright on my tray is crazy. So this is the blue. Love it. Dose of Color is my favorite eyeliner and probably the one I use all the time. I have some pencil ones in blue that I love, but that's the one that I love the most. Lipstick for me, I'll show you these two right away. Elf, and this is Jam or Jelly. Love this. It's just a nice pink. Glossy, feels great on your lip, non-sticky. Love it, love it, love it. Another one from Tarte that I love, and it looks like this, and this is in rose, and this is also like a balm, but puts down some nice color, glossy, feels nice. Probably my go-to one. I have one in my handbag. We all know this little tube, Charlotte Tilbury. This is Pillow Talk Medium. Have that on today. Favorite. And I still have a good amount left in this one, and I have another one. So it lasts a long time, but I will be buying that. And then another favorite for me is going to be MAC. The bullets, I love them. This one, I don't know what this one is. The dark one, I have no idea. I think this one might be Whirl. No. Yeah, this is Whirl. It's like a brownie neutral. Very nice. Let me see. One is Plumful. I don't know if I'll be able to tell. I think this is Plumful right here. This is probably my all-time favorite, like a pinky mauve. Beautiful. Love it. And then this one is Fast Play, which is probably my all-time favorite. Pinky, neutral, mauve. I mean, great shades. I love matte bullet lipsticks. I would love every one that they have. That's how much I love them. So that's lipstick. I think I covered all that. I think I missed highlighter. Yeah, I did. I missed highlighter. I think I went right past it. My favorite highlighter is Laura Geller Baked Highlighter French Vanilla. Open this up. And these are just samples. I have a full-size one, but I'll use the samples first. These last forever. That's a matte one. And then my shimmer one in the same shade that I do like is from Becca, which I don't, and this is a sample. I don't think you can get this anymore. I forget what brand bought some of Becca's products. I don't know if this is one. I'll have to check. Same basic shade, but this is more a shimmer for when I want that look. So that so far is everything. And now we're going to move into eyeshadow. I'm a big, huge fan of eyeshadow sticks. Easy. Takes no thought, no effort. Put it on. You can blend it out with your finger and go. I love like bronze shades. This is Pinky Rose. Nice little bronze. Let me see if I can get these lids off. Right here. I have used these. Sometimes that's a good. And then this one is a lighter bronze. And this is from Beauty for Real. You just want to be careful popping the lids. So that's just a lighter, like almost like a champagne-ish color there. I'm trying to do them by color. Here's another one. This is Laura Mercier. There you can see the color tone. This is a little bit lighter. This we got in, I think, Macy's. I don't know where we got. I think it was Macy's. Nice little shade there. Elf. No Bud Shadow Stick in Perfect Pearl. That's what that looks like. I think I've only used that once or twice maybe. That's a great shade, like all over lid shade for me. Here, this is Galactic, and this is Metallic Shadow Stick, and this one I'll bring up a little bit deeper, but these are great to deepen your outer corner. I use, if I use a shadow, or I have another shadow stick. I couldn't find it. I don't know where it is. that's a great crease shade. But these two here are from Mally Beauty. I don't have too many Mally. This is light. Right there. And this one is a little bit deeper. Right here. Love me a shadow stick. I have a ton more. But these are ones that I go to more often than not. And now we're going to move into palettes that I will pull for on a day-to-day. I have a ton of them. I'm going to be doing a palette declutter. I am going to bring all of the palettes out, including my Jeffree Star. I think they're going to go. I'm not keeping stuff just to keep it. I think that's ridiculous. So I am going to declutter. Now, whether I film it is up to you. If you guys want to watch an eyeshadow palette declutter, let me know. I want to get rid of 50% of what I have. I don't need these huge collections of stuff that I'm never going to use. And that includes the Jeffree Star palettes that I had. I really wanted to keep them, but that's senseless. And if whatever I declutter, some have barely been used, some have only been swatched, never actually used by me. I will spray them with alcohol and clean them up if they're a mess around the pans with a face wipe. Clean them all up, spray them, let them dry, put the protective shield on, close them up. I could box up a few boxes depending on how many I declutter and do some giveaways. But that would be up to you if you want to see that, if you want me to do the giveaways. But in order to do the giveaways, I have to film the declutter to do the giveaways. If I have 2 boxes to give away, I'll do one giveaway 1 month and give a box away the next month. You're not going to get all the Jeffree Star palettes in one box. I mean, I could have 3 boxes to give away. And then I'll split it up February, March, and April. And I'll do a giveaway of used eyeshadow palettes. You let me know if that's something, 1, you want to watch a declutter. And 2, if you guys would be interested in a used eyeshadow palette giveaway. Like I said, I will sanitize them, clean them up. And as long as you're aware of that in the beginning, I can do that. If you're not comfortable with it, then you don't enter when I do the giveaway. So let me know if that's something you will watch, and then I will film it. If you guys don't want to watch it, 1, I won't film it. I don't know if I'll use the palettes for a giveaway. So you let me know. This is a quick little go-to to pack in my like overnight bag, weekender bag from e.l.f. And this is their bite-sized eyeshadow. This is Cream and Sugar. I do like this one. Let me see if I can get this one open. Oops. This does have some product all over the place. I have used this a few times. I do like this, but this stays in my go away. It's an easy palette. Everything's here that you need to do a neutral look. That's why I love these bite size from e.l.f. So I do like that one. Here's another one from e.l.f. that I've had for a while, and I won't get rid of it. It's still fine. This is Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. I love this. This is a purchase a while ago. Does have a shield. I will block it. These are some of my favorites right here. All neutral, and they're all mattes. Right up my alley. Mad for Matte. Every shade you want in here. And I have used this multiple times. I won't declutter that. Another favorite for me is from ColourPop, Going Coconuts. I know back, I don't know, a year or so ago, I bought a whole bunch of ColourPop stuff and gave them away. This is the one I kept. This was my favorite. Does have a mirror, but it is kind of blocked. My favorite palette, shimmers and mattes, but ones that I can use all the time, and I do. Nice neutrals. It is a mess. Favorite. This one we got in I think the Boxy Takeover from Tarte, and this is the Sunrise palette. I've used this a lot, surprisingly, and we'll keep it. It does have a mirror, so I'm going to try. I'll block it with this one. And this is what this looks like. Neutral, but just a different tones of neutral. That's why I like it, and I have used a lot of it. Sometimes I just use a couple of the pants, and that's fine. Like the brown, nice. I like the hard ones, especially for travel. And this one has become one that I pulled a few times, so I'm going to keep this in with my use all the time. My Violet Voss Olive for You. I have used it a few times. I do like it a lot, and that's what this looks like. Great palette. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So happy I got it. Some nice little tones that are not in these everyday palettes. So that is everything. My favorite products that I started using in some of these I started using prior to 2022, but still used all of 2022, and honestly will continue to use in 2023. And as I get new products each month, I'll funnel them in, use them, and I always wind up coming back to this stuff. Like this was a new ad for me. This was a new ad, the Tarte and the Violet Voss. I don't know if that's why I want to do a declutter. I want palettes that I'm going to have intent to use, not just be like, oh, I love it, I'm keeping it. I've done that each month, and it's crazy because I wind up only using a few of the pans. I love my Lurella palettes. Some of them are just too big. I love this size palette. Fits nicely in a makeup bag, easy to use, has a mirror, has everything you need in it. And the hard cases like Tarte and ColourPop, they don't get damaged because they're a little bit more shock-proof, if you want to say that. So let me know your thoughts. Have you used any of these products? I think these are all, like I said, my favorites, and we'll continue to use them in 2023. And let's see what 2023 brings for new skincare and makeup, and see what I keep, what I don't. I'm going to be more intentional with palettes and brushes. Not to keep them all and not to swatch them all, just to put them in giveaways. I don't want hundreds of palettes in my collection. I just don't use them. Like I said, I'm going to grab a Lurella palette for 2 pans or use it once or twice and it goes back in the drawer, but I'm pulling the ones that I constantly have. I can't keep everything in my, out in a basket to use all the time. I don't have the room for that. So they sit in these drawers, and then I'm like, I'm just going to use this. It's easy. I can still do what I want to do. So I don't need all those palettes. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye for now.